Okay. Hello friends, I Pramod sir. I welcome you all in this mathematics crash course. This is for CBSE and for 10th class. Okay. This is lecture number 31, and in lecture number 30, we have seen some applications of trigonometric ratio, right? Now this is the chapter number 10, circles, and first topic is what? Tangent to a circle. Okay. So first we see what is meant by tangent to a circle. Okay. I insert a circle. This is the circle. Okay. And I insert some line. Suppose this is the line AB. This is PQ. Okay. If you observe this line PQ, line AB is passing through the circle. Means it is from the internal part of the circle. Okay. If I set one more line like this, this is the line. Suppose CD. These are some lines. Okay. And if you observe this line, this one, this is the line PQ. This is the center of the circle. Okay. This is the line AB. This is the line CD or DE. Okay. So there are three lines. Line PQ is making contact with the circle at single point. AB intersecting the circle at two points, and D is also intersecting the circle at two different points. Okay. So here PQ line, we say that it is a tangent line, because the tangent to a circle is the line making a contact at a single point to the circle. Okay. Tangent is a line which touches to a circle at a single point. So here PQ, here PQ is what? Tangent. Okay. making contact with single point, this single point, okay? So such line is called tangent to a circle, okay? So now one question arises, how many tangents line can be drawn to a single circle? Okay, at one point we can draw one tangent line or we can draw many tangent lines here. If I take this line like this here, like this. That line is also contacting with the single point, okay? So we can draw infinite number of tangent lines at a single point to a circle, okay? Are you getting my point? So this line will be now making a single contact with the single point, that means it is a tangent. So it is important we can draw or a single point on the circle have infinite number of tangent lines. Infinite number of tangents lines. Okay, that is very important. Now let us see important theorem. What is the theorem? See here. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. That is very important. The tangent at any point of a circle, the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Okay. So what is the given? Let us draw a circle. Let us draw a circle. Okay, this is the circle. Let us draw a tangent. This is the tangent. Let us draw a radius. Uh, this is the center of the circle. Okay, and this is the radius. So how we prove this? So what is the given? Given. Let this is the xy. Let xy is the tangent to a circle with center at O at a point P. At a point P. Okay. So this is the P point and this is the center O. Okay. Now what to prove that? Let us draw let us take to prove OP is perpendicular on XY. We have to prove that OP is perpendicular on the XY. The tangent at any point of a circle, the tangent drawn at any point on the circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. This is the statement. Means we have to prove that OP is perpendicular to the XY. Okay. So what is the idea to prove that OP is perpendicular to the XY? See here. If we show that OP is the shortest distance, OP is the shortest distance on the XY, we can easily prove that OP is the what? Perpendicular on the XY. Okay, so let us prove this. So for that we need to draw some constructions. So let us draw, let's take a point Q take a point Q on XY, which is other than P, okay, and join OQ. Okay, suppose this is the point Q. This is the point Q, which is present on the XY and which is other than P. And suppose let us join O and Q. Okay, so let us join this. Let us join this. So we have joined this. Okay. This is the construction. Okay. Now what? Now I have to prove. See here. Let suppose OQ meets a circle at point R. So this is the R point. Let OQ meets the circle at point R. Okay. Then we know that OQ is equal to what? OR plus RQ, right? Okay. But as by figure, OQ is greater than OR, right? We can observe by figure OQ is greater than OR. Similarly, OQ is greater than OP. Okay. Why this? Since OP is equal to OR is equal to radius, and radius is common. Okay, OR is also radius, OP is also radius. So OQ is greater than OP, right? So that means what we say that? That means we say that every point on XY other than P is every point on the XY other than P is not at greater distance, is at greater distance than P. Okay, that means OP is the shortest distance. That means OP is the shortest distance. Okay, and if OP is the shortest distance, that means we say that OP is perpendicular on XY. Okay, OP is perpendicular on XY. What was the idea to prove this? See, what is the theorem? The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Okay, so we have drawn a circle having center at O. OP is the radius. Okay, XY is the tangent drawn to the circle which is contacting with P to the circle. We have to prove that OP is perpendicular to the XY. So what we have taken? We have taken another point Q which is present on the XY but which is not P, other than P. Okay. Then we have joined OQ. We have drawn a line from center of the circle to the Q point of the XY. Okay. Then, and we have taken one point R. R is the another point which is contacting with the circle. Okay. From take a point Q on the XY which is other than P, join OQ. let OQ meets at a point R on the circle. Okay. Then by figure, OQ is equal to what? OR plus RQ. That means, as by a figure, OQ is greater than OR. OQ is greater than R. OR means OP is greater than OR because OP and OR are circle. Both are equal. That means we say that every point on the XY which is other than P have a greater distance than P. That means OP is the shortest distance, and if OP is the shortest distance, that means OP is perpendicular on the XY. That is the idea. Because we have one theorem. Out of all the line segments drawn from the point to the line not passing through the point, the smallest is the perpendicular on the circle. Okay, the smallest is the perpendicular to the circle. So this is all about the proof. Okay, are you getting? So we have seen what is meant by tangent to a circle. Okay, what is meant by tangent to a circle? Then we have seen this theorem. Okay, so if a tangent is drawn at any point on the circle, that is the perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So let us take some example. A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of a circle of radius 5 centimeter meets a line through through the center O at a point Q such that OQ is equal to 12 centimeter. Okay, find the length PQ. Okay, so what is the, let us draw a circle so that you can get idea. This is the circle. Okay, what is given? A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 centimeter. Okay, so let us draw a tangent. Let us draw a radius. This is the center of the circle. Okay, and there is another Q point. On the circle, suppose this is the Q point. So a tangent PQ through a point of point P. So that means this is the P point. Which is the P point? This is the P point. Okay, this is the of a circle of radius 5 centimeter at center of radius 5 centimeter. Okay, the center is O. This is the 5 centimeter the distance OP. Okay, there is another point Q. at a point Q such that OQ is, this is the point Q and OQ distance is 12 centimeter. Okay, what we have to find? We have to find, sorry, this is the OQ distance. This is the OQ distance is, this is the 12 centimeter, this distance. And we have to find the distance PQ. Okay, so we know that OP is perpendicular on PQ, right? That means triangle OPQ is right angle triangle. Is right angle triangle. Okay, angle P is 90 degree, right? By theorem, right? So if you in the right angle triangle, if you know any two sides, we can easily calculate the third side by using Pythagoras theorem. So using Pythagoras theorem, as angle P is 90 degree, that means OQ is hypotenuse, OP is the height, and PQ is the base. So using Pythagoras theorem, this is equal to what? OP square plus PQ square is equal to what? OQ square, right? So out of that, OP is given. OP is the 5 square. Okay, we have to find PQ. So PQ square is equal to 12 square. OQ is 12 square. Okay. So PQ square is equal to what? PQ square is equal to 12 square minus 5 square. Okay. So that means what? PQ square is equal to what? 144 minus 5 square is 25. So this is equal to what? PQ square is equal to what? That is 119. Okay. So if you take the square root of this PQ, so that is equal to root 119 centimeter. So in this way we get PQ is equal to what? Root 119 centimeter. Why we get root? Because it is PQ square. Are you getting what is the idea? We know that by last theorem, okay, the tangent to a circle at a point of contact makes 90 degree with the radius. That is by last theorem. Okay, tangent drawn to a circle at any point of contact making 90 degree with the radius. Okay, by last theorem. So using that theorem, if if that angle is 90 degree, then the triangle will be right angle triangle. And using right angle triangle, we can use Pythagoras theorem and then easily calculate. Got it? Next. This is the next theorem. The lengths of the tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. The lengths of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. If there is a circle and there is an external point which is not present on the circle or inside to the circle which is present outside the circle, and if you draw a tangent from that point to a circle, the length of the tangents are equal. That is the what theorem. So we have to prove this. Let us insert circle. This is the circle. Okay. Now let us take one external point, and from that external point, suppose this is the external point P. Okay, and from that external point P, we can draw two tangents to a circle. Okay, this is the circle of center O. Okay, let us draw tangents from that point P. From the external point. See here, P is the external point. P is not present on the circle. Are you getting my point? P is external point. P is not present on the circle. Okay. So P, from P we have drawn tangents to a circle. Okay, these are the two tangents to a circle, and we have to prove that O is the center of the circle, and P, Q, this is the Q point, PQ, and PR. PR are the two tangents drawn from the external point. Okay, and we have to prove that. So let us given what is given. Let a circle having center O, having center at O. Okay, let P is an external point of the circle, means P is not on or inside the circle. Okay, uh, these are the given thing. One more given thing, PQ and PR are the tangents drawn from P on circle. These are the given things. Okay, which meets at Q and R to the circle. Okay. Now what do I have to prove? To prove that we have to prove that tangents drawn from the external point to a circle are equal. That means we have to prove that PQ is equal to PR. We have to prove this. PQ is equal to PR. Okay. So let us make some construction. Suppose join OQ and OR. Join OQ and OR. And also uh, join OP also. Okay. So let us join. This is OP. And this is OQ. And this is OR. Okay. So in this way we have joined OQ, OR and OP. Okay. So let us prove now. Let us prove now. Prove. We know that uh, PQ is perpendicular on OQ by last theorem. Okay. And PR is also perpendicular on OR. Okay. So that means angle OQP and angle ORP are 90 degree, right? By theorem, if the tangent makes 90 degree with the point of contact for the radius, that was from last theorem. Okay, so that's why OQP and ORP are 90 degree angles. Okay, so now in triangles OQP and triangle ORP, see here, OP is equal to OP. because it is a common side in both the triangles, right? Then OQ is equal to OR, since are the radius of the same circle, are equal. Okay, that means this triangle OQP is congruent with the triangle ORP. By which congruence? By RHS congruence rule. RHS congruence rule. Okay. So if these two triangles are congruent, that means we say that PQ and PQ is equal to PR. That means the corresponding parts of the congruent triangle. CPCP. Okay. If these two triangles are congruent, then obviously PQ and PR are equal. Okay, and that is the proof. Are you getting how we have proved this? What was the theorem? If the lengths of the tangent drawn from the external point to a circle are equal. So P is the external point. This is the circle. O is the center. Okay, from that P we have drawn two tangents PQ and PR, and we have to show that PQ and PR are equal. What was the idea? So we have joined OQ, OR and PQ. We have joined. Okay, but by last theorem we know that tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact by last theorem. So that's why this angle OQP is 90 degrees. Similarly, this triangle ORP is 90 degree because PR and PQ are making 90 degree with radius OQ and O. Okay, so these two triangles are right angle triangle. OP is the common side in both the triangle. OQ and OR are the radius of the same circle. So both are equal, and if two sides are equal, by right hand RHS congruence rule, the triangle OQP and ORP are congruent. And if these two triangles are congruent, PQ and PR are equal because CPCP, corresponding parts of the congruent triangle using this PQ and PR are equal. That is the theorem. Okay. So in next lecture, we will see more problems. In today's lecture, what I have seen, what is meant by tangent, and we have seen two theorems and taken one example. Okay. So let us take more problem in next lecture. Thank you.